everybody, today we are going to be doing another makeup tutorial. We're going to be starting off with some primer and foundation, but we're going to go a little bit lighter with sort of a gray look. Really just, we want to make our face kind of that like porcelain grayish color, and then we'll be spotting our face with the concealer to hide any imperfections, and I just blended that out with my finger, and we're going in with the Ben Nye Natural Set just all around the face. And we're going to take this kind of fluffy brush and go in with our contour and really highlight those cheekbones. You want to kind of get it in a circular formation, a little bit different than you might normally do it, just to make those cheekbones pop to look a little bit more rounded like a doll would look, and blend that out. Going in with our blush, we're going to really put it on there just to make it very bright and blushy. And I thought that orange was a little bit too orange. I wanted it to be a little bit more pink toned, so I went in with the pink and I blended everything out. And then we're going to take this Mehron. It's an eyeliner pencil, but it does work very well to draw those lines all on your face. It's very easy to work with. And we're going to be taking some different spots around our face and just making some kind of like shredded glass, like the doll would be breaking. And we're going in with that pencil first, just to kind of outline the shape, but it doesn't have to be perfect because we'll add detail later. And then we're going to go in with that Ben Nye cream makeup, and we'll go around the spots we've already highlighted to make them a little bit darker. And also you can add some detail while you're doing that, and then you just want to paint the inside black to make it look like it's actually had something that's broken off of your face. And then I just took that same Ben Nye cream makeup and I went a little bit underneath my eye. And also I'm going to add a bit of a cat eye. This doesn't have to be perfect because you can always go back and clean it up later, and you're also going to have eyeshadow and eyelashes on, so it definitely does not have to be perfect. But we do want that gap underneath the eye, so because we're going to put the white underneath it in just a minute, and it's going to give that look like you have a bigger eye than you actually do. So there we have the NYX in Milk, and we're just going underneath the eye, and you really want to make sure you get in that waterline too if you can. And then we're just going to take the Anastasia and in Ebony and clean up those eyebrows a little bit. NYX, it's a liquid eyeliner, and I just took it around the outside of those black spots just to add some highlight. And then we'll go in with the contour, more so like how you would normally put it on in the spots that make those cheekbones seek in, and up on the forehead to make your forehead look a little bit smaller. And obviously around that jawbone. I also thought that was a little bit too warm toned, so I went back in with the Anastasia Cypress Under. It's just a darker brown color. I just went over the spots that I had just done. Take this a little bit of a finer brush and go into our nose. You want to make that as small as you possibly can, and then blend it out away from your nose. And right here, I'm going into my chin. I just wanted to make this look like really I had a pointed chin and my face is a lot smaller than it actually is, just like a doll's would be. Just went back in with the Ben Nye cream makeup and fixed all the things that I had messed up from rubbing over it. Right here, we're just going in with a James Charles palette. You can do whatever eye color or shadow that you want. I went with like an orangey, reddish, brownish toned. I did a bunch of different colors just to play around with it. Right here, I put the orange at the top of the eyes. I probably, if I did this look again, I would probably go with something else other than orange on that top layer, just because it doesn't match the other tones with the face. Right there, I was just going in with that black on the inner of the lip And then we'll line it with this LA Colors lip liner. I just kind of blended that black and brown together and then made the shape that I wanted my lips to be. You obviously want your lips a little bit smaller because it's a doll, so you could do your whole lip. I just chose to go with this little heart shape because I thought it was kind of unique and cool. And I'm just going to go in with a couple different colors in there, just darker to lighter, and blend that out. And we're going to use the Ben Nye, the Aqua Makeup in Fire Red, and just go on the outer of that just to make it look kind of ombre-ish. And then we just lined it with black as well. And then we took that Ben Nye and you can close your lips and go on the inner corners just across your face so it looks like that's kind of actually your lips and what they look like. It gives it a nice little shadow effect. And then we went back in with the Anastasia, but with just a fine tip brush, and put those on the cheekbones to give some freckles. And then we went in with our lashes. You want to do the bigger ones on the top and then the lower ones on the bottom underneath that white. After that, I wanted to add some cool liquid latex looks, so I just cut up some string and placed them across my lip. And then added some blues, reds, and probably a little bit of purple to make it kind of a bruising effect, like somebody had sewn through it, and add some blood. Did my hair in the little pigtails to make it a little bit more creepy, and I think I really like how it turned out. Thanks so much for watching, guys.